Good day, everyone. I welcome you back to this class. I welcome you back to the first class, Web Design Trading. In this class, I want to show you how you can be able to design e-commerce website. When we talk about e-commerce website, then we are talking about a website like Jumia. Let's go to jumia.com. Now when you see this site, how you can be able to design a website like this. That's what I'm going to talk about. Though we are not going to start from creating all the features that come with this particular one. We are going to start from the simple aspect of it, so that by the time you understand that, it will be easy to create all other things. This one is very simple. It is very simple. It's just with the use of plugins and some features, you'll be able to achieve your website like this. And it also has to do with the use of your wireframing. Are you getting it? So the way your client said they want the site to be, so depends. That is what brings out the design. All these things you are seeing, they are just design. This is their home page. You can see we have supermarket, health, or home, phone, computer. All these ones, they are just categories. I believe you still understand what category is all about. It means that separating your post or separating your product into different groups. That is what category is all about. So all these ones, they are just category. And under these categories, we have subcategory. All these things I'm saying, I believe they shouldn't be new to you, because I've already told you about them before. So we want to talk about e-commerce site. So let's start. What do you understand by e-commerce? I told you that e-commerce website, it is a selling website. I bring it down to our own knowledge. It's a selling website, a website where customer comes to buy your product, or they register to sell their product, and people buy it at the comfort of their home without coming to market, without leaving their house. E-commerce website is like, it is online market for people to come in and get whatever they want, then it will be delivered to them. And if you read if you are able to read very well how market is going now, you discover that a lot of people, they love it when they shop online. You deliver their products to them at the comfort of their home. They don't want to stress themselves. Well, let me say, we don't want to stress ourselves too much. Many of us we love something that will make it easier for us. We want to get something, but we want to get it at the easier way. We don't want to stress ourselves. That is why there is need for e-commerce. There is need for online market site, so that a place that people can be able to go to buy their products, and also if they are selling, to sell their products to their final consumer. So that is what e-commerce website is all about. And you can design this type of website in WordPress also. This website you are seeing here, we can design it in WordPress. So it is not a new WordPress. It's just that when you need to understand it, you will not be able to do it. So in e-commerce website, people will be able to come in, look for what they want, they search it, then they buy it and deliver to them. Like for example, if I need this particular blender here, I can come to this site, then I click on it. It shows the information of that blender for me. Then I can add it to my cart. All these things, I believe majority of us, we use it. We use e-commerce, we use online buying and selling, then we understand it. Then we click on add to cart. It said product added successfully. Then when we go back and check our cart, from here, and we click on checkout, then it will ask us to enter our information to log in. Once we are able to log in, it will ask us to enter our informations. Then after we enter our informations, then we'll be able to check out and buy the product. And there are some features that e-commerce websites always have. One of those features is that it has users account. It is from the user's account that user will be able to monitor their product. They'll be able to see, is the product on the way, or are they still packing the product. When you check it here, you will see account. This is user's account. All e-commerce websites that don't have user's account, they are not genuine. No. When you have an e-commerce website, you register on any selling website, either Jumia, Konga, AliExpress, Alibaba, eBay, and you don't see users' accounts, you don't see where to create an account, don't join that site. They are not genuine, because there's no way you'll be able to track down your product. There's no way you'll be able to see what you are buying. If they are telling you that when we make payment, we begin to send information to you on WhatsApp, we send information to you through your Gmail, so that you will know where your good is. No. So all e-commerce websites always have a user account. That is where user can monitor their account. If I should log in now to my account, if I should just log in, let me try and see. If I should log into my account, I have some photo that I want to take before. If I should log into my account, I can be able to see everything that I have on my account. Let me come back to this one. Now you can see my account now. I give my name. Let me go and check all my orders. These are the orders that I have placed on this particular Jumia account. Though I don't use Jumia that way, I have other account that I use better than this Jumia account, but that is not part of this training. So you can see these are the products that I have purchased, and they have delivered them to me. So there's no way I can track my products when I don't have my account. It is from my account that I'll be able to track. That is why user account is very important. So one of the features that all e-commerce websites must have is user's account. And with the help of a particular plugin, we'll be able to do that and achieve all of those things that we are talking about. And number two things that you must consider when you are creating a e-commerce website is that you must purchase security. This security that is here, it is very important. Trust, or let me say trust. Trust is very important, and there's no how people can trust your website when you don't have a security SSL, when you don't have a strong security on your site. Then you must tell your client that you want to build the website for that they will need SSL. That security will make their site, will make the cost of that site to look so expensive, but at the end of the week they will be able to enjoy it, because when you are logging into a e-commerce website and the site is not secured, sorry, don't buy anything from that site. They are not genuine, and if they are genuine, at any time they can crash, at any time the site can be hacked. So that is why you must consider all these things. And if you are the one that want to build it, you want to have an e-commerce website for your store, like you are selling a product and you want people to come in, buy it, pay online, it is very good, but you must consider security. You must consider it, so that by the time people are paying in, they will not be paying into hackers' account. And number three is that it should be easy to navigate. It should be easy to navigate, and people should be easy to see what you're looking for when when you check this home page, when we log into jumia.com.ng, you discover that if you want any product on sports, you see the features there. You can come here, sporting goods, and you'll be able to see all those products you want on sports. You can see them. You can also search for product. Let me search for boots, sport boots. Let me see sport boots. Oh, this is not what I'm okay. This one sport boots here. You can see sport and lecture shoe, children shoe. So you can see that we have some of the things that we are looking for. We have it there, and they are very easy to navigate to. Don't say because I want my site, I want it to look so secure, I want it to be secure, I want people to know that we are secure enough. Because of that, you now hide a lot of information that people will see. You hide them. Even on any website that you are creating, it must be easy to navigate. People should be able to look into what they want and see it immediately. Not that they will have to be, you have to be linking them from one page to another, from another page to another. Before you know, people will not come to your site again. About 90% of clients or visitors that are visiting your site, they have only 10 seconds. 10 seconds to view what you have on your site, and with that 10 seconds, if you have information that will catch their attention, they will be able to stay. But if you have information that will not catch their attention, they will just leave and go. So you must consider all of these things. So once you know them, then you must create your wireframing very well. I believe you still understand what wireframing is all about. So all these things you are seeing, they are just wireframing, how the design should look like, what are the things that should be at the home page. That's why you are seeing all of these things, so that by the time you are coming in, you see a new product. All of these things you are seeing now, they are latest product. Most especially when you are creating e-commerce website like this, you must add your latest products to your own page. So when we get to designing of pages, we talk about that. But let's start with the next thing here, which is tools to create e-commerce. What are the tools that we need to create e-commerce? What are the tools that we need to create our e-commerce? By default, we all need our WordPress. When you have your WordPress site, you have installed it. That's why I don't go back to all of this process of how you can install all of these things. I've explained that before, so go back and watch those videos on installing all of these things so that you can install them. So by default, when you install your WordPress, you come to your dashboard. We will need some plugins that will help us to have e-commerce site, or let me say we need only one particular plugin that is very important for us to have e-commerce site. Without that plugins, you will not be able to have e-commerce site. It is that plugin that will help you. When you install that plugins, some features that I have talked about, like user's account, it will come with that plugin. You'll be able to have a user's account. The plugin will install user's account for you, and also how to add products will come with that plugin. So by default, as I said, we need your WordPress. Then after that WordPress, after you have installed your WordPress, secondly, by default, you need to do the settings of your WordPress, things that you don't need. One of those settings is coming to your permalink. Change your permalink to post name, save it, and also come to your page or page. Make sure you click on the two, move to trash, delete them. Once you delete them, let it be empty. Then come to settings again. Come to general. Allow anyone to register, because this is a membership site. E-commerce website is a membership site. Why is it a membership site? You want people to have account on your website. That's why it's a membership site. By default, they are subscribers. Don't change it, leave it to subscribers. Then come here and save the changes. And also I think those are the things that we need for now. You may not see this on your site. Pantheon page caches, you don't need it, don't worry. There is reason why I have this one. This was installed by the server I'm using, so don't worry about that. So when you are through with all of those things, then you need to come to plugin. I want us to do the plugin settings, but that is the major things that we are going to be talking about. Mostly the plugins you are using, that is the major settings. All other things are just your own design, which I will want you to do on your own. Even though if I'm going to explain the way you are going to build your own page, if you are going to talk about that is on another side. But the major things you need in creating your e-commerce website is what we want to talk about now. So we are talking about what is e-commerce, then installing tools to create e-commerce. So that's what we want to talk about now. The tools we need in creating e-commerce is the next thing. After you have installed your WordPress, let me come back again. After you have installed your WordPress by default, you do the settings of your WordPress. Then you move to the next thing, which is the tools we need to install to create our e-commerce. Without that tools, you have not created e-commerce website.